Hello guys, today's question is non-repeating numbers. So the question says that given an array A containing 2 into n plus 2 positive numbers, out of which 2n numbers exist in pairs, whereas the other two numbers occurs exactly once and are distinct. In this question, the array is given and the two unique number which is not in pair, we have to return two unique numbers, and the other number is in pair and a duplicate. So the basic approach to solve this question is very simple, which is brute force. In brute force approach, we simply using can create a map and count the frequency. If the frequency is 1, then simply return that is unique element. And we use sorting also, because if the sorting can sort the element, if there is a two consecutive element as the same element, then that is not a unique element. If that is not, such cases arises, that is a unique element. So sorting can be used, but the using map and sorting can give you time complexity O of n log n. But in question says that we solve this question within O of n complexity. So the optimized approach is using bit manipulation, which is XOR operation. So in deep dive to the solution, first understand the XOR properties. So the XOR property is given here. If we XOR of two same element, let's suppose A XOR A, then becomes 0. And if we XOR A XOR B XOR C, two same element and one different element, so two same element get eliminated and the different eliminated be the answer. And XOR operation can be commutative, because A XOR B XOR A becomes A XOR B. So XOR operation commutative. And any XOR operation to zero to any element becomes that element. So what is the idea to solving this XOR operation using this question? So the idea is very simple. We calculating XOR of every number in array each element. So we calculating the each element XOR to each other, and final XOR number becomes the XOR of unique two numbers. Okay, so the final XOR or number becomes the unique of two numbers, because the pair of same number eliminated. So there is a many element which exist in pairs and duplicate. Let's suppose example this. So here is A and A is same, so A is eliminated, and B and B is same, so B is eliminated. Only two are element is different, so the answer becomes C XOR D, which is unique element. So after calculating this XOR int, now how we extract the two unique numbers from this final XOR operation. So for extracting this two numbers, so the idea is using least significant bit, that is 1. Idea is very simple, but this is the point you can step, but let us understand the least significant bit, which is 1, and a divide array into two set, which is having least significant one is 1 or 0. So let's suppose number after XORing, the number becomes 1 0 1 0 0 1 0. So the last significant bit, which is 1, this, so the last significant which is 1, which is this. Let's suppose one example more, 1 0 1 0 1. So the last significant bit, which is 1, that is 1 here. So the last significant becomes the number is other becomes 0 0 0 0 0 0. So the last significant bit, which is 1, whose number become like this. So I okay, now understand the concept, and after the code you have clearly understand the topic. So because how we going to calculating the last significant bit, which is 1, because if any two numbers XOR becomes last significant bit 1, if any two numbers which is let's suppose after calculating XOR, after calculating of any element XOR, the number become this. So if this element last significant bit which is 1, this is 1, that means there are one element which have last significant 1 is 1, and which have last significant bit 1 is 0. So the says that this become a final expression, then there is a two unique element which has the last significant 1 and last significant 0, because 0 XOR 1 becomes 1, or 1 XOR 0 becomes 1. Okay, for this property. Okay, so this is it. So now again, after this XORing element we calculating, so now again XORing different set. So we divided two different set, which is last significant XOR is 1 or 0. So we, after dividing two set, we XORing different set to get unique element. So the code of this question is, and now you have clearly understand. So now code become like this. So the we initialize a temp variable which is a num of 0 pointing to the first element of vector of which is nums of 0, and now we going to the XORing of every element of this vector to this temp which is the first element. So the we going to the temp XOR equals to nums of I. So after calculating the XORing expression in temp residing the final XORing expression of all these element. Okay, and now we calculating last significant bit which is 1. So let us take example of this which is 1 2 3 2 1 4. So after calculating every element XOR of every element 1 XOR 2 XOR 3 XOR 2 1 1, so the same element which is the duplicate get eliminated, 2 eliminated and 1 eliminated. So the final expression becomes 3 XOR 4. 3 XOR 4. So 3 XOR 4 which is 7, which is 3 becomes 1 comma 1, and 4 becomes 1 0 0. So the final expression is 7. So the temp becomes 7. Here temp becomes 7, and now we calculating last significant bit which is 1, which means we going to the calculating last significant bit which is 1. So how we calculate last significant which is 1, because this like this, how we calculate temp to this. So the formula is very simple. We going to temp and negation of temp minus 1. So we going to 7 and to temp minus 1 which is 6 and negation. So after calculating this expression like become this, because this. So how we are calculating this number last significant 1, because this help to divide for this num into two different set, which is which number have the last significant bit 1 and which number which is the last significant bit 0. Okay, so we going to and now we initialize the two numbers a0 and b0 for the answer. Now we going to again a for loop for every index of nums. So so how we divide two sets of number which is significant bit 1 and 0. So if large significant 1 and nums of I, and if this is true, then we restore the number into a, and a becomes a XOR nums of I, and this is false, then we calculating b become b XOR nums of I. Why we are calculating again XOR? Because let's suppose example 1 2 3 2 1 4. So 1 bit is 1 and 2 bit is 1 0 and 3 bit is 1 1 1 and 2 bit is 1 0 and 1 bit is 1 and 4 bit is 1 0 0. So how we decide which is going to the first set and which is going to the second set? In the basis of this large significant bit is 1, so we going to large significant bit and nums of I. So we are and of we going to the and of this and this of every index. So and of 1 comma 0 comma 1, which is 0 0 1, and of 1 which is going to the 1. So this is happen is true, then we calculating a which is a XOR nums of I, which is 1. A is firstly is 0, so 0 XOR 1 is 1. And now after the next iteration we again calculate if LSB of 1 and nums of I. LSB of 1 which is 1 and XOR of 1 0. Here it says that 0 0 1 of XOR 1 0, which is become 1 and 0, and so we calculating and, so 1 and 0 which is 0 0 and 1 which is 0 and 0, so this becomes 0. So this condition is not become true, and we going to the b. So b becomes b XOR, which b again we initialize to 0, and b XOR nums of I, which is 2. So b becomes 2. Now in the next iteration we again calculating LSB and of nums of I. So that is becomes true because 1 1 1 and 0 0 1, and of these two becomes 1 1 1. So after that a becomes like a is a is now a, and which is 3. So 1 XOR 3 which is become 3. Okay, and now the next iteration we going to calculate absorb 1 0 and 0 0 1, which is become condition false, so we are going to 2. So the b becomes 2 XOR 2, which is become 0. And now we are going to next iteration, and which is calculating the and of 1 0 0 this index and this 0 0 1, which is become 0 0 and 0, because we going to the and of these. So condition become false, so the we update b is equals to b XOR, b is 0 to XOR 4, so the answer become 4. So answer of a is 3, answer of b is 4. So the answer, final answer become unique answer 3 and 4. So that is how we solve this question. Now let us submit the code. So the code of this question is like here, and now compile and run of this code and see what will become. So the answer is matching. Now submit the code. Here choose the correct answer. Here one thing also mentioned that we return the answer in increasing order. So after calculating a b, if a greater than b, then we return in b comma a. If this not returning, then we return simple a comma b. Okay, so I hope you guys clearly understand the topic behind this. Thank you guys.